guys wanted a deep dive on the human heart.
Oh, yeah.
Really fascinating stuff. So much more than a symbol of love.
Right.
Are you ready to unlock its secrets?
I am.
Let's go!
I am so pumped for this one.
Me too.
Where do we even begin with this all-important pump?
Whoa.
It's in the chest.
Yeah, your chest.
Everyone knows that, but where exactly?
Okay, so picture this.
Okay.
Your heart is nestled just a bit to the left of center in your chest. About the size of your fist.
Really?
And get this.
What?
It's constantly contracting and relaxing,
No way.
pumping blood throughout your body from the moment you're born.
My gosh.
We're talking billions of beats.
Billions?
Over a lifetime.
That is insane.
Yeah,
We got to keep it healthy.
for sure.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
how does the heart manage to pump all that blood in the right direction? Well, it's not just one big blob of muscle.
You're right.
So,
It's way more intricate than that.
the heart is ingeniously divided into 4 chambers.
4.
We have the right atrium
Okay.
and right ventricle on one side,
Oh,
and the left atrium and left ventricle on the other.
I see.
These chambers work together
Yeah.
in a beautifully synchronized sequence.
It's like 4 separate rooms.
Yeah, you could say that.
How do they keep the blood flowing the right way?
It is like a perfectly choreographed dance.
But what's the choreography?
The key is this.
Okay.
The right side of the heart handles deoxygenated blood,
Okay.
returning from the body,
Uh-huh.
while the left side takes care of the freshly oxygenated blood from the lungs.
So they're like 2 specialized teams
Exactly.
working in tandem,
Yeah.
like a relay race.
Yeah, like a relay race.
Each chamber has a specific job.
Right.
But what stops the blood from flowing backward? There must be some kind of control system.
Well, that's where our heart valves come into play.
Heart valves.
We have 4 of them.
4.
The tricuspid,
Okay.
pulmonary,
Uh-huh.
matrix, and aortic valves.
Well-
Imagine them as one-way doors,
One-way doors.
strategically placed to prevent backflow
Wow.
and ensure the blood keeps moving forward.
So they're like the traffic signals of the heart.
That's a good analogy.
What happens if these valves malfunction?
That's a great question.
I'm guessing that could be a problem.
Yeah, malfunctioning valves can disrupt blood flow,
I see.
force the heart to work harder,
Uh-huh.
potentially leading to a cascade of issues.
Oh, no.
Think of it like a kink in a garden hose.
Okay.
The water can't flow freely
All right.
and the pressure builds up.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So we've got the chambers pumping,
Yeah.
the valves directing traffic.
Uh-huh.
But what about the heart itself?
Right.
What is it even made of?
Well, the heart is more than just chambers and valves.
Okay.
It's a marvel of layered construction.
Weird.
You have 3 main layers:
3.
the endocardium,
Okay.
myocardium,
Uh-huh.
and epicardium,
3.
each with a specific role to play.
Tell me more.
So the endocardium,
Oh,
that's the innermost layer.
Uh-huh.
It's like a smooth, silky lining
Oh, wow.
that allows blood to flow effortlessly through the heart.
That makes
And the epicardium
Okay.
that forms the outer protective layer.
So it's like a shield
Yes.
protects this vital organ.
Right.
What about the myocardium?
The myocardium.
Yeah.
That's the real star of the show.
Okay.
The one responsible for all that pumping power.
That's the muscle.
You got it.
The muscle behind the magic.
Think of the myocardium as a tireless engine
A tireless engine.
made up of specialized heart muscle tissue.
Wow.
It's the thickest of the 3 layers, and its continuous contractions are what propel the blood throughout our bodies.
This one layer is responsible for so much.
I know, it's amazing.
Does the heart have any other safeguards?
It does.
Like any powerful engine, it
Yeah.
needs protection.
Right. Encasing the heart is a tough, fibrous sac called the pericardium.
Pericardium.
It acts like a shield,
Protecting it?
protecting the heart from external shocks and infections.
So it's like the heart's personal bodyguard.
I like that.
This is blowing my mind already.
I know, right?
And we've only just begun
Yeah.
our deep dive.
We're just getting started.
Where do we go from here?
Well, now that we've got the basic layout,
Okay.
let's explore the heart's incredible circulatory system.
Okay.
It's not just one big loop,
It's not.
you know?
Oh.
The heart powers 2 distinct circuits,
2.
the pulmonary circuit
Yeah.
and the systemic circuit.
2 separate circuits.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The blood embarks on 2 epic adventures.
I'm all ears.
All right, so think of the pulmonary circuit as a refreshing detour to the lungs.
To the lungs?
Deoxygenated blood,
Yeah.
having circulated through the body,
Okay.
enters the right side of the heart
Right side.
and is pumped to the lungs,
Okay.
where it picks up fresh oxygen
Uh-huh.
and releases carbon dioxide. This revitalized blood then returns to the left side of the heart.
So the pulmonary circuit is like a pit stop for
Exactly.
the blood to get recharged.
Yeah.
And then we have the systemic circuit
Right.
where the real action happens.
That's where the oxygen-rich blood embarks on an incredible journey,
Incredible.
delivering oxygen and vital nutrients to every single cell in the body,
Every single cell.
from the top of your head to the tips of your toes and back again.
This network is mind-blowing.
It is.
It makes you appreciate how hard the heart is working.
It's remarkable.
Every second of every day.
It really is.
It's a remarkable feat of engineering.
Speaking of remarkable feats,
Yeah.
we can't forget the heart's own electrical system.
The heart has its own electrical system.
It does.
This is getting more and more fascinating.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So tell me about this electrical system.
This system is what ensures the heart beats
Uh-huh.
in a coordinated and efficient rhythm.
Okay.
At the heart of it all is the sinoatrial node,
Sinoatrial node.
or SA node,
Got it.
often referred to as the heart's natural pacemaker.
A natural pacemaker. That's incredible.
So it's like the conductor of an orchestra.
Setting the tempo
Exactly.
for the entire heart.
The SA node generates electrical impulses
Okay.
that spread through the heart,
Uh-huh.
causing the muscle fibers to contract
Okay.
in a perfectly timed sequence.
So it's like a symphony,
It is a symphony of electrical activity.
but it's not a solo act.
No, it's not.
Right.
We also have the AV node,
Okay.
the bundle of His,
Bundle of His.
and the Purkinje fibers,
Wow.
all playing crucial roles in coordinating the heart's contractions.
So all these components work together so seamlessly.
They do.
This electrical system must be really important
It is.
for overall heart health.
Yeah.
What happens if something goes wrong with the electrical signals?
Well, disruptions in the heart's electrical system can lead to irregular heartbeats,
Ah.
also known as arrhythmias,
Okay.
which can range from harmless to life-threatening.
Oh.
Understanding this intricate electrical dance is key to diagnosing and treating a whole range of heart conditions.
So an EKG,
Yeah.
that's what that does.
Right.
It monitors the electrical activity.
An electrocardiogram, or EKG,
EKG.
is a painless test that records the heart's electrical activity.
Providing valuable insights
It does.
into its rhythm and function.
It's a cornerstone of cardiology.
Okay, so we've talked about chambers,
Yes.
valves,
Uh-huh.
layers,
Right?
blood flow,
Yes.
and now electrical signals.
We have.
So much complexity
I know.
packed into such a small organ.
That's really amazing.
What are the key indicators that doctors use
Yeah.
to assess how well this incredible machine is running? I'm guessing
Okay.
heart rate,
Yes.
blood pressure.
Those are two vital signs that give us a snapshot of cardiovascular health.
Okay, so tell me more.
All right, heart rate,
Okay.
measured in beats per minute,
Uh-huh.
tells us how fast the heart is pumping.
How
A
fast?
typical resting heart rate
Okay.
falls between 60 and 100 beats per minute.
60 and 100.
Yes.
So if my heart is racing,
Yeah,
even when I'm just chilling,
right.
that could be a sign that something's up.
It could be.
Okay.
It's important to note that heart rate can fluctuate naturally.
Naturally.
Yeah, due to factors like exercise,
Oh, okay.
stress, or even excitement.
Makes sense.
But if you consistently notice a rapid or irregular heartbeat,
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely worth bringing up with your doctor.
All right, good to know.
Yeah.
What about blood pressure?
Blood pressure.
What's the ideal range?
Okay.
How does it relate to overall heart health?
Blood pressure measures the force of blood against the walls of your arteries as the heart pumps.
Okay.
It's represented by two numbers.
Two numbers?
Systolic pressure.
Systolic.
That's the pressure when the heart beats,
Okay.
over diastolic pressure,
Systolic.
the pressure when the heart rests between beats.
I see.
A healthy blood pressure reading
Mm-hmm.
is typically around 12 to 80 millimVg.
120 over 80.
Yep.
So if my blood pressure is consistently higher or
Yeah.
lower than that?
It could be a sign of an underlying issue.
Oh, wow.
Precisely.
That's crazy.
High blood pressure, also known as hypertension,
Hypertense.
puts extra strain on the heart and blood vessels,
I see.
increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke.
Oh, no.
And low blood pressure, on the other hand,
Yeah.
can sometimes lead to dizziness or fainting.
So both extremes.
Both extremes warrant attention.
So we can learn so much about our health
We can.
just by monitoring these two simple measurements.
Right.
It's crucial to stay in tune with our bodies.
It is.
Seek medical advice when
Yes.
something feels off.
Absolutely. Early detection is key when it comes to heart health.
For sure.
And speaking of things that can go wrong,
Okay,
let's shift gears
let's do it.
and explore some of the common heart diseases and disorders that people face.
Okay, that sounds like a perfect place to pick up in part 2.
Sounds good.
Don't go anywhere, listeners.
We'll be right back.
We'll be back with more fascinating insights into this incredible organ.
See you soon.
Welcome back.
It's great to be back.
I'm already feeling so much more knowledgeable about the heart.
Me too.
We've covered so much.
Yeah.
Its intricate structure,
Right.
the dance of blood flow, even the electrical symphony
It's amazing.
that keeps it all in rhythm.
Yeah.
But let's face the music.
Okay.
What happens when things go wrong?
Right.
What are some of the heart conditions that we should be aware of?
Well, unfortunately, heart disease is a prevalent issue.
Yeah, it is.
One of the most common culprits is coronary artery disease.
Coronary artery disease.
Yeah, CAD for short.
CAD.
Yeah.
I've definitely heard that term before.
I'm sure.
But could you break it down for us?
Of course.
What exactly is happening in the heart?
So in CAD,
Okay.
plaque builds up
Okay.
inside the coronary arteries, the very vessels responsible for supplying oxygen-rich blood to the heart muscle itself.
Oh, wow.
Over time, this buildup, like rust in a pipe,
Rust in a pipe.
narrows the arteries, restricting blood flow.
So it's like a traffic jam
Exactly.
in those vital arteries.
If the blockage becomes severe enough,
Yeah.
that's when a heart attack can happen.
A heart attack.
Also known as a myocardial infarction.
Myocardial infarction.
Occurs when a coronary artery becomes completely blocked,
Completely blocked.
cutting off the blood supply to a portion of the heart muscle.
That sounds serious.
It is a serious medical emergency that requires immediate attention.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's scary.
it is.
Are there any warning signs of a heart attack
There are.
that people should be aware of?
Chest pain is a common symptom,
Chest pain.
often described as a tightness, pressure, or squeezing sensation.
I see.
But it's important to note
Okay.
that not all chest pain signals a heart attack.
Right, of course.
Other warning signs include shortness of breath, pain radiating to the arms, jaw, neck, or back,
Wow.
nausea, lightheadedness, and cold sweats.
So many different signs.
Yeah.
So it's crucial to pay attention to our bodies
Absolutely.
and seek medical help immediately
yes,
if we experience any of these symptoms.
even if we're not sure it's a heart attack.
Better safe than sorry.
Exactly. Time is of the essence when it comes to heart attacks.
Time is of the essence.
Early intervention can significantly reduce damage to the heart muscle and improve outcomes.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
So CAD and heart attacks,
Yes,
definitely things we want to avoid.
for sure.
What about other heart conditions?
Well, another common condition is heart failure.
Heart failure.
Contrary to what the name might suggest,
Okay.
it doesn't mean the heart suddenly stops working. It means the heart muscle can't pump blood as effectively as it should.
So it's more like the heart is working overtime,
Yeah,
but still struggling to keep up
right.
with the demands of the body.
It sounds exhausting.
It does.
Heart failure often develops gradually,
Gradually.
and symptoms can include shortness of breath,
Okay.
fatigue, swelling in the legs and ankles,
Oh, wow.
and a rapid or irregular heartbeat.
It's amazing how the heart can keep going,
It is.
even when it's not functioning at its best.
What causes heart failure in the first place?
What does?
Well, it can have a variety of causes,
Okay.
including damage from a previous heart attack,
Oh.
high blood pressure,
Uh-huh.
valvular heart disease,
Valvular heart disease.
and certain viral infections.
So many different things
There are.
can cause it.
Yeah,
You mentioned valvular heart disease.
I did.
We talked about the heart valves earlier.
Yeah.
But could you remind us how they can contribute to heart problems?
Sure, remember those one-way doors
The one-way doors.
that keep blood flowing in the right direction?
Right.
Well, sometimes those valves can become damaged or diseased,
Damaged or diseased.
either becoming too narrow, stenosis, or not closing tightly enough.
Okay.
Regurgitation.
Regurgitation.
This disrupts blood flow
I see.
and forces the heart to work harder,
Uh-huh.
potentially leading to heart failure or other complications.
So it's like those traffic signals malfunctioning,
That's a great way to put it.
causing chaos
Yeah.
in the heart's transportation system.
And speaking of disruptions,
Okay.
we can't forget about arrhythmias,
Arrhythmia.
those irregular heartbeats caused by glitches in the heart's electrical system.
Right, we briefly touched on them before.
We did.
I'd love to dive a little deeper.
Okay, let's do it.
What are some common types of arrhythmias,
Hmm.
and how serious are they?
Well, some arrhythmias are completely harmless,
Okay.
like a skipped beat
Yeah.
that you might feel every now and then.
All right.
But others can be more serious,
Those are serious.
disrupting the heart's rhythm and efficiency.
Oh, no.
Atrial fibrillation,
Atrial fibrillation.
or AFib for short, is a common type of arrhythmia where the upper chambers of the heart quiver chaotically instead of contracting properly.
Oh, wow.
This can lead to blood clots forming in the heart.
What?
increasing the risk of stroke.
So even those tiny electrical signals
Yeah.
can have a huge impact
They can.
on overall health.
It makes you realize how interconnected everything is within the heart.
It really does.
So with all these potential issues,
Yeah.
what can we do to protect our hearts?
What can we do?
I'm guessing prevention is key.
Prevention is key.
You're absolutely right. When it comes to heart health, the best offense is a good defense.
I like that.
And the good news is
Okay.
there's a lot we can do to reduce our risk and keep our hearts strong.
Give us the lowdown.
All right.
How to be proactive about heart health.
Okay, so it all starts with a heart-healthy lifestyle.
Heart-healthy lifestyle.
Think of your heart like a high-performance engine.
An engine.
It needs the right fuel to run smoothly.
So what's on the menu for a happy heart?
We're talking about a balanced diet.
A balanced diet.
Load up on fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats like those found in avocados, nuts, and olive oil.
Sounds delicious.
These foods provide essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support heart health.
Okay.
And on the flip side,
Yeah.
try to limit saturated and trans fats, excessive salt, and added sugars.
Got it.
These can be detrimental to heart health over time.
So it's like giving your heart a gourmet meal
Exactly.
instead of fast food.
And of course, we can't forget about exercise.
Exercise.
I know it's good for overall health, but
Right.
how does it specifically benefit the heart?
Tell me.
Exercise is like a magic potion for the heart.
The magic potion.
Regular physical activity strengthens the heart muscle,
Mm.
improves blood flow, lowers blood pressure, helps manage cholesterol levels, and reduces stress.
That's a lot of benefits.
It's a win-win all around.
What kind of exercise is best
Mm.
for heart health?
Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity each week.
150.
That could be brisk walking, swimming, cycling, dancing, or anything that gets your heart rate up.
Okay.
It makes you breathe a little harder.
Makes sense.
So it's all about finding activities we enjoy
Uh-huh.
and making them a regular part of our routine.
And stress management is super important too.
Stress management is crucial.
How does stress actually impact the heart?
Stress is a sneaky culprit.
A sneaky culprit.
When we're stressed, our bodies release hormones like adrenaline and cortisol,
Adrenaline and cortisol.
which can temporarily increase heart rate and blood pressure
Okay.
in the short term.
Yeah.
This is a normal response.
Right.
But chronic stress,
Chronic stress.
that's where the real trouble begins.
Oh, no.
Prolonged exposure to stress hormones can contribute to high blood pressure, inflammation in the arteries, and even changes in the heart structure.
So it's not just about avoiding major stressors.
No.
It's about managing our everyday anxieties and worries
That is.
that we all experience.
Right. It highlights the importance of finding healthy coping mechanisms for stress.
Healthy coping mechanisms.
Yeah, but here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
Positive emotions,
Positive emotions?
like joy, gratitude, and love.
Okay.
Those seem to have a protective effect on the heart.
Wait, really?
It seems that way.
So a good laugh
Yeah.
or feeling genuinely connected
Uh-huh.
to someone can actually be good for my heart.
Studies have shown that experiencing positive emotions can lower blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and even improve heart rate variability,
Heart rate variability.
which is a marker of a healthy and resilient heart rhythm.
So our emotions have the power to either help or harm our hearts.
It seems so.
So cultivating positive emotions and
Yeah.
managing stress.
Are just as important for heart health as diet and exercise.
Wow.
It's all interconnected.
It is.
Our mental and emotional well-being play a huge role in our physical health,
Especially when it comes to the heart.
especially when it comes to the heart.
This really emphasizes the mind-body connection.
It does.
What are some practical steps we can take to nurture our emotional well-being
Well,
and, in turn, our heart health?
incorporating mindfulness practices into your routine can be incredibly beneficial.
Mindfulness practices.
Things like meditation and deep breathing exercises have been shown to reduce stress and promote relaxation.
Okay.
And spending time in nature, even just a few minutes each day, has been linked to lower stress levels and improved mood.
That makes sense.
Getting out in the fresh air and sunshine always makes me feel better.
Me too.
Don't underestimate the power of social connection.
A social connection.
Nurturing strong relationships, spending quality time with loved ones, and engaging in activities that bring you joy.
I love that.
Those all contribute to a more positive emotional state, which can get a ripple effect on your heart health.
So prioritize those heart-to-heart connections.
Exactly.
Both literally and figuratively.
I like that.
If someone is struggling to manage stress
Yeah.
or feeling overwhelmed,
Mm-hmm.
what would you advise them to do?
Remember, it's okay to seek professional help. if you're feeling overwhelmed or struggling emotionally.
Professional help.
There's no shame in reaching out to a therapist, counselor, or doctor.
Right.
Taking care of your mental and emotional health is just as important as taking care of your physical health.
Absolutely.
It's all connected, remember.
It is.
We've covered so much ground,
We have.
from the intricate workings of the heart
Yeah.
to the lifestyle choices that keep it healthy
Right.
and the incredible medical advances
Uh-huh.
that are helping people live longer, healthier lives.
It's truly inspiring to see how far we've come
It is.
in understanding and treating heart disease.
It's remarkable.
Is there anything else we should consider
There is.
when it comes to heart health?
You know, it's amazing how much power we have when it comes to heart health.
You do?
But there's one more fascinating aspect to explore:
Oh,
the psychological side of heart health.
the psychological side.
It's not just about what we eat or how much we exercise.
No.
It's also about our emotional well-being.
Our emotional well-being.
The connection between our minds and our hearts is profound.
That sounds like a perfect segue into part 3.
It does.
Back in a flash, listener.
I'll be right back.
With more insights into this incredible organ,
See you soon.
we're going to delve into the fascinating link
Yeah.
between our emotions and our heart health.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back to part 3 of our deep dive into the human heart.
We're diving into the fascinating world of the mind-heart connection.
The link between our emotions and our heart health.
Exactly. It's a connection that's been recognized for centuries.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
In art and literature and everyday language.
Right, like heartbreak
Exactly.
or heavy heart.
But now science is starting to unravel the physiological mechanisms
Really?
behind those expressions.
So it's not just poetic language.
No, it's not.
Our emotions really can impact our physical heart.
They can.
I never really thought about it that way.
It's pretty amazing.
It is. Tell me more.
All right, so when we experience strong emotions,
Okay.
like stress, anxiety, or even intense joy,
Uh-huh.
our bodies release hormones like adrenaline and cortisol.
Right. Fight or flight mode.
Exactly.
So those short bursts aren't necessarily harmful.
No, our bodies are designed to handle these occasional surges.
Makes sense.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
Chronic stress,
Chronic stress.
where those hormones are coursing through us regularly,
Yeah.
that's where the real trouble begins.
Oh, no.
Prolonged exposure to stress hormones can contribute to high blood pressure, inflammation in the arteries, and even changes in the heart structure.
So it's not just those big life-altering stressors.
No, it's not.
It's the everyday anxieties
It is.
and worries we all experience.
That we all experience.
That's a lot. It is.
Think about
It highlights the importance of finding healthy coping mechanisms for stress.
healthy coping mechanisms.
But here's where it gets really interesting.
Yeah, okay, what's
Positive emotions,
positive emotions?
like joy, gratitude, and love.
Those seem to have a protective effect on the heart.
Wait, really?
Studies have shown that experiencing positive emotions can lower blood pressure,
Seriously?
reduce inflammation, and even improve heart rate variability,
Heart rate variability.
which is a marker of a healthy and resilient heart rhythm.
So a good laugh or feeling connected to someone
Yeah.
can actually be good for my heart.
It seems so.
This is blowing my mind.
I know, it's fascinating stuff.
So cultivating positive emotions and managing stress are just as important for heart health
They are.
as diet and exercise.
It's all interconnected.
Wow.
Our mental and emotional well-being play a huge role in our physical health.
Especially when it comes to the heart.
Exactly.
This really emphasizes the mind-body connection.
It does.
So what can we do to nurture our emotional well-being?
Well, incorporating mindfulness practices into your routine can be incredibly beneficial.
Mindfulness practices.
Things like meditation and deep breathing exercises have been shown to reduce stress and promote relaxation.
That makes total sense.
And spending time in nature,
Yeah.
even just a few minutes each day,
Okay.
has been linked to lower stress levels and improved mood.
Makes me think I need to plan a hike this weekend.
Getting out in the fresh air and sunshine always makes me feel better.
Me too.
And don't underestimate the power of social connection.
Social connection.
Nurturing strong relationships,
Mm-hmm.
spending quality time with loved ones,
Okay.
and engaging in activities that bring you joy all contribute to a more positive emotional state,
I love that.
which may have a ripple effect on your heart health.
So true.
It's all about prioritizing those heart-to-heart connections,
Heart-to-heart connection.
both literally and figuratively.
What if someone is struggling to manage their stress or
Yeah.
feeling overwhelmed?
Remember, it's okay to seek professional help.
Professional help.
If you're feeling overwhelmed or struggling emotionally,
Yeah.
there's no shame in reaching out to a therapist, counselor, or doctor. Taking care of your mental and emotional health is just as important as taking care of your physical health.
Right.
It's all connected.
It is.
We've covered so much in this deep dive.
We have.
It's incredible.
From the heart's anatomy to the electrical symphony
Right.
to lifestyle choices and
Yeah.
medical advances.
It's amazing how far we've come.
It is inspiring to see how far we've come in understanding and treating heart disease.
It really is.
It makes you realize we really need to take care of this incredible organ.
We do. It's constantly working, beating for us day in and day out.
So true, even when we don't consciously think about it.
Exactly.
After this deep dive.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever look at my heart the same way again.
That's the beauty of knowledge and understanding.
I agree.
It allows us to appreciate the wonders of our own bodies and make informed choices that support our well-being.
As we wrap up this incredible journey,
Yeah.
what one small change can we make today to show our hearts some love?
That's a great question.
Maybe it's taking a walk in nature, calling a friend.
Or just taking a few moments to breathe deeply and appreciate this gift of life.
That's a wonderful thought.
Small changes can lead to big results.
Especially when it comes to heart health.
Exactly.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of the human heart.
It's been my pleasure.
We hope you learned something new.
Yeah.
Gained a newfound appreciation for this incredible organ, and are feeling inspired to take good care of your own heart.
Absolutely.
Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.